Now I want to go ahead and check in with WAAY 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello. It is a washout today and possible storms later tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Alex. We're seeing plenty of rain in our region, and there are storms to our south and west, but most of those are going to stay to our south and west. Notice that areas east of Jackson, Mississippi, pushing into Mobile, Alabama, and even into Ocean Springs are on a level 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather there, and that's fairly uncommon. Now, some of North Alabama and southern Tennessee, just our more southern counties, are in a level 1 out of 5 risk. The rest of us not at all in a risk for severe weather. What we're seeing at the moment is plenty of rain. We're actually taking a break from the showers right now, but we have plenty more expected to come into the forecast just in the coming minutes and hours. Now, I'm tracking several localized pockets of heavier rain all across the region, and those are going to stay in the forecast for us. Now, these showers are tracking north and east, so Double Springs right along 278, you're seeing plenty of rain at the moment. This is going to track north and east into Jones Chapel and even into Morgan County. Tracking the same thing, pushing over 65 into Hanceville and continuing into Coleman. Tracking more rain in the region, heavy downpours just northeast of Nectar, heading over 231, even pushing into the Brookville region as well in the coming minutes and hours. And then one more for you, tracking plenty of rain pushing into Hazel Green, Ardmore, and even along the Alabama-Tennessee border, as well as plenty in Jackson County. Now that is going to go ahead and push itself into Georgia. So if you're in these regions and you have a bit of the rain right now, well, expect more to come in the coming minutes and hours. And that's kind of the story all across the southeast, especially across the valley this afternoon. All this coming to us as a warm front pushes through our area with a cold front and low pressure system immediately behind, making this the perfect recipe for all day rain. Now, I do want to stress it is all day rain that we're seeing. This is our lightning tracker showing us where our thunderstorms are. And we won't be completely without lightning and thunder. Some areas in the shoals could see a storm or two around dinner time this evening, but for the most part, that lightning and thunder does stay to our southeast, right at the joining of the Twin States along the Gulf of Mexico. So mostly what we'll see in North Alabama here is this rain. Let's go ahead and check in on that. This puts us just under an hour from now. Heavy rain stretching across I-65 right at the end of your lunchtime. So if you're coming back from lunch at that time, plan an extra few minutes on the roads. This puts us at 3:30 when you're just picking the kids up from school and getting them off the bus stop. Heavy rain along the corridor into our south and western counties. So if you are meeting the kids at the bus stop, you're going to want to make sure you meet them with an extra umbrella in hand. As we head towards 7:30, we finally start to see a bit of clearing. Heavy rain still stays along the Alabama-Georgia border and still heavy rain in the shoals. But central North Alabama is starting to see a little bit of clearing right along the corridor at about 7:30. Now, the good news is by the time we get to 10:30 bedtime, many of us are dry to our west. Our eastern counties are going to keep that cloud cover and keep the rain, but by the time we wake up first thing in the morning, we will be completely dry. So as you're out and about today, the biggest things that I'm watching for you are low visibility as a result of localized fog, but also slippery roads. We could be seeing some serious ponding on the ground, so make sure that you're driving slowly and safely to make sure we all arrive to our destination safe and on time. So it's plenty of rain today, but then hello sunshine finally back in our forecast for the first time in quite some time. As a result of that moving polar vortex we talked about and today's cold front, we're going to move those high temperatures into the mid and upper 40s for the rest of the week and those low temperatures into the upper 20s and low 30s.